Ripple has a better chance than ever of winning the crucial case against the SEC. This is one of the best stock market indicators ever, ladies and gentlemen. This XRP movie might be the most significant thing you've ever seen. One step at a time, please. Not to Benny, please. It's not simply the legal issues that have brought XRP back into the spotlight. Something much more significant might be happening behind the scenes that has the potential to completely transform the cryptocurrency landscape. This week, Donald Trump's Truth Social filed with the CC to launch a cryptocurrency blue chip, shocking the financial community. ETF XRP is one among the items that will be included in the ETF. It's more than just a gesture of solidarity. This indicates that large corporations are starting to view XRP as a legitimate source of income rather than merely a passing trend. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, are a viable option for purchasing. These are traded on stock exchanges such as the NASDAQ. For conventional buyers, they are the most effective way to gain exposure to assets without really owning or managing them. Retirement plans, hedge funds, and pension funds might purchase XRP through an XRP ETF. Accounts that enable XRP trading without the need for a wallet. Billions of dollars in cash are now up for grabs. There is still more discussion. The situation worsened after the XRP governor tweeted, "XRP aspires to be listed on the NASDAQ as an ETF. Numerous organizations are monitoring the case in hopes that it will emerge in lieu of Ripple when the SEC grants approval." After years of not knowing what the law would do, words like those demonstrate how pleased people are. Additionally, it recalls the enormous problem that nobody wants to talk about. The SEC and Ripple's lawsuit is still pending. This lawsuit, which started in 2020, has demonstrated that there are problems with the regulations in the crypto space. While Ripple stealthily closes agreements around the globe, some members of the XRP community believe that the legal system is being exploited to keep the price of XRP low. They become distrustful, even paranoid as a result. According to some, the battle is more about performance than enforcement and is intended to halt XRP's growth while authorities determine how to regulate the cryptocurrency industry. That isn't effective. Continue to function for everyone. Recently, well-known attorney Bill Morgan criticized the notion that the case is somehow phony. He acknowledged that people are upset about how slowly things have been moving. He even claimed that the ACC's and Ripple's most recent actions were weak, not required. However, he does not think there is a strategy to prevent cryptocurrency use. Morgan went so far as to claim that they were not evidence of cooperation, but rather poor legal practices. Fred Rispoli, a legal analyst with extensive experience in the crypto industry, was even more truthful. He claimed that Ripple may have lost an opportunity to simplify things and that one of its actions wasn't the best. There was genuine optimism that a difficulty spot had been identified at the beginning of this year. In contrast to what was initially promised, Ripple decided to pay a $50 million civil punishment. The prohibition that prevented Ripple from selling XRP to big customers appeared to be set to be lifted by the SEC. But as soon as Judge Annalisa Torres arrived, that hope vanished. She simultaneously rejected two offers from the SEC and Ripple, one in May and one in June, and they both desired the order to be removed. She believed that Ripple and the SEC were not abiding by the law and had not presented her with any compelling evidence to convince her otherwise. Ripple abandoned its cross appeal as a result. The seat is currently waiting to follow suit to carry out the same action. Although the case appears to be nearing its conclusion, the final section has not yet been written. XRP users are eagerly awaiting the S's official withdrawal and the permanent clearing of the legal haze. Despite years of issues, legal actions, and accusations of market manipulation, XRP may now be on the verge of being well known. When the approval comes, if it comes, it won't ripple, it will surge, the XRP CEO stated. Crypto professionals are also excited, but not in the way you might expect. What the markets believe will happen with XRP next could potentially surprise them. It's not only getting more expensive. The way that Wall Street views cryptocurrency has changed significantly. You won't be prepared for what is about to occur. People feel that way, greater self-assurance on social media. According to Aman, XRP is seeing another bull market. Even more bluntly, Ido Farina puts it this way: the cost of XRP is really high. Numerous individuals have been closely monitoring Ripple Van Winkle. XRP has really taken off. The initial level of danger decreased. Things are moving along at a rapid pace. Brad Garlinghouse is currently on the witness stand. What is causing all of this noise, then? Let's dissect it. We must first comprehend the approach that professionals are employing to examine historical events. In 2017, the price of XRP skyrocketed once more. Between March and May of that year, the ticket's value increased by 7,150%, from less than a cent to about $40.00. Following a period of stability, XRP experienced another decline in value in December 2017. It reached its peak in January 2018 after increasing by an additional 17%. The entire gain, that's absurd, 69,000%. Yes, you read correctly. According to some market experts, such as Real Vision co-founder Raoul Pal, there are odd connections between the past and present. Pal claims that the state of the cryptocurrency market is similar to that of early 2017, immediately following Donald Trump's first inauguration as president. Trump is making headlines again today, and the US dollar is doing well globally. According to Pal, we are beginning a cycle that we have previously observed. He believes that the dollar's current strength is fictitious and transient. Rather than long-term fundamentals, it is the result of short-term policies. This explains why riskier investments, such as cryptocurrencies, can do exceptionally well when the value of the dollar declines. What does this signify for XRP as well? Following Trump's re-election in November 2024, XRP rose from roughly 50 cents to $3.00 between November 2024 and January 2025. In just 3 months, that represents a 580% growth. Then, for a few months, everything returned to normal, just like they had in 2017. As seen in the past, analysts like eGrowCrypto think that XRP may climb again in the upcoming phase, reaching $5.00 or even $6.00. Some are even more optimistic, and if all goes according to plan, I think XRP might reach $78.00 in the upcoming wave. It's more than just the difficult aspect.